The last thing I gotta do, see if this thing actually works. So, that is exactly what we're doing today. Test flight numero uno. I knew my grandfather was an engineer. He worked for the Hughes Aircraft Company during World War II. He loved aircraft and he loved making things. I too shared this love, both for planes and making things. I loved taking things apart and seeing how they worked. It was a very common occurrence to spend a Saturday afternoon with my grandfather just tinkering. He'd share stories of projects he'd done, ideas he'd had. When he passed away, I took it really hard. So in an effort to console myself, I was sifting through some of his old things, trying to find a happy memory or just something to take my mind off of it. Inside a random box of his things, I found this old, worn, folded piece of paper. When I opened it, I saw my grandfather's handwriting and a drawing. It looked like some kind of rocket, but only a rocket that you could wear like a backpack. As I stood there pondering about what I just stumbled across, I had no idea that this simple drawing would change my life forever. At first, I just blew the plans off. Nothing special, just a cool little memento. I really don't know what triggered it, but it did not take me long to get sucked into this project. A little tinkering with the computer, a little fun on our 3D printer, and an impressive list of parts that just needed to be assembled. Sure, I did have a few challenges to work through, but those were just speed bumps. I felt like nothing was going to stop this train. After months of sanding and gluing, it was time to give this glorified vacuum cleaner a shiny paint job. The design of the rocket pack is simple yet effective. You'd think that something like this would need some crazy space age alloys and computers, and I just can't believe this actually worked. It's nothing more than your standard array of valves and cylinders and hoses. I mean, sure, I did have some modern technology, so that definitely helped a ton, but my grandpa would be so jealous with how fast I was able to machine and assemble the parts to this jetpack. Hey, what's up? Guess what? It's done. The jetpack? What do you mean, what am I talking about? The jetpack. Yeah, I finished it. My grandfather's a genius. These plans are, it's nuts. Something that was just a fantasy in 1938 is now a real tangible machine. And I'm finally ready to test it.
Test it?
Yeah, this Saturday. Well, the park up the street. It's open enough, right?
You need to be careful.
Be careful? Of course I'm going to be careful. I've got safety glasses. I'm sure I could find a helmet somewhere, I don't know.
Rockets are dangerous things. This is nothing to play around with. You need to be careful. You don't want to draw the wrong kind of attention. Saturday at noon, eh?
Hey guys, what's up? There's some really big news. I know I've been reclusive. I know I've disappeared over the last 6 months of my life, but this is why. I was able to make it. My grandpa, he would be so proud of me right now. The last thing I gotta do, see if this thing actually works. So, that is exactly what we're doing today. Test flight numero uno. Safety first. Thank you guys so much for watching this. You stuck with it to the end. This is something a little different, a lot different than what we've done in the past. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, hit that little bell, leave us a comment, do all those things and let us know if this is the kind of stuff you want to see going forward in the future.